account because she's got Game Pass.
Yeah, because Shelby's like, if you guys are playing Game Pass games, you have to play them on my account so I get all the achievements.
Court ordered.
Or you're fired.
So you've played a Monkey Island game, right?
I have played some of a Monkey Island game.
Okay. I have next to no interaction with this entire franchise.
In like 2010, I downloaded a DOS emulator.
Okay.
I can't remember.
DOSBox?
It wasn't DOSBox. It was like Slime something.
Oh, Scum VM?
Yes, Scum VM. Shelby, the greatest achievement hunter. Yes, I downloaded Scum VM in like 2009 or 10 to play the original Monkey Island, and I didn't beat it, but I remember really liking what I played.
You know my Game Boy or Pi Boy DMG?
Yeah.
The Game Boy form factor thing? That when you image that with the image that they tell you to use, it comes with Scum VM on it.
Oh. Didn't one of the versions of Myst we tried to play run on Scum VM?
I think so. I think when you launch it, it launches in Scum VM.
Yeah.
So the Steam, the version that you buy on Steam is a Scum VM package.
Which is kind of funny, I think.
Hey, if it works, it works.
And it worked. Are you ready? Also, I learned that this game is not a remake of one of the first two games. This is a new game, which is like a sequel to Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge.
Right, LeChuck.
Which I didn't know. I thought it was a remake or like a refresh or a reboot or whatever you call those. But no, it's a sequel.
That YouTube channel I told you about, Outside Xbox and Outside Extra.
Yeah.
They love Monkey Island. One of the guys on there, Andy, absolutely loves Monkey Island.
I bet you if I played Monkey Island when I was a kid, I would have friggin' loved this series too. But it was never on my radar.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
All the story, all the fun, but with casual puzzles for the busy on-the-go players. More puzzles, harder puzzles, the full monkey for the pro adventure gamer who wants it all. You know what? I kind of like more puzzles and harder puzzles.
We're pro adventure gamers.
I wonder if you can change it back.
Ooh, I don't know.
All right, well, let's find out. Hard mode. Getting Shelby all those achievements. Is it voice acted? I hope it is.
I bet. The first one had plenty of voices in it.
Not the DOS one.
Or maybe I'm thinking of like LeChuck's Revenge.
Come over here.
There was a remake that came out that did have voice acting in it. That came
Oh,
out
that's what I'm
2010
thinking
or
of.
so.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
Uncle Krabs? Mr. Krabs?
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
What a weird prank.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
Didn't know Guybrush was a
Lifelike.
prank bro.
I wonder if it's
I don't
real.
think that's Guybrush.
Is it not? I figured it was with the blonde hair.
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes,
sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
No fooling?
For real and for true, no fooling? What's this say?
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Charlotte.
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Tie up Chucky.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Exhibit removed. Aw.
Whoops. What did I do?
Oh, did you click outside of it?
I think I did by accident.
Okay. Let me go.
Oh, I'm in it.
Okay. Got it.
Exhibit removed.
I was gonna reduce Shelby's machine down to one screen, so you didn't do that.
Scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
I'll just be careful not to click on the right side of the screen.
Okay.
You kids better have money.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of money.
Mug of grog?
Can we get a mug of grog, please?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
Oh, beans.
Now what?
Maybe we can get a key to the outhouse.
Do you have a key to the outhouse?
On the wall.
Oh, yeah. Sure is.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
Not relevant to the conversation, Chucky.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key. Now what?
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
I don't think it's gonna work, bud.
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
I don't want any of that money.
Hey, money's money.
Ugh.
$20 is $20. You said it yourself.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
I did not know that.
Good. You unlocked
Or you could just eat it while it's still warm.
Some might say that the scurvy dog tastes better when it's not warm. Look at this. This is gross. Smell the sludge? Okay.
Smell the sludge.
What is this stuff? It smells the same as the toilet.
And you're standing in
Smell
it.
of the toilet.
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
I thought it was a piece of 8 at first. A fake coin is almost as good as a real
I
coin.
had to put a pube on
God. It's like the hyper-realistic Ren and Stimpy drawings.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay.
it. There's a rat in it. There's just
Yeah.
a rat floating in it.
Great.
What about in this pile of filth?
Ah.
I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that.
We'll use the key.
Yeah, shuffle through it.
Use the peg leg to push around inside of that pile of filth.
So it talks about it talks about the guy's glasses.
Oh, wow. Check out those glasses. I didn't even think about that.
Those
I
glasses
wonder if you can
are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
I wonder if you can trick him by handing him a slug and he'll think it a piece of 8.
Make fun of his glasses again.
Those glasses are thicker than
Oh.
the layer of grease on the floor.
So he either already
I
can't
don't see
see.
very well, but I can hear just fine.
Okay, he already can't see.
Okay.
In France, they call a
I wasn't sure if there's a way-
a chien score butt.
A way to get his glasses off.
It seems like he
What
can't
can
see
we
already,
get with
though.
this?
Don't.
Fantastic.
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
Why does everything got hair on
Everything
it?
in this
Just
show is
Here's yours.
in this game is disgusting. I feel like I'm watching Ren and Stimping.
Everything has like 2 pubes on it.
This
Yeah.
is the
God
perfect
dang.
food. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Get my stomach pumped is what I want to do.
Now
Now
we'll
we're
tie
gonna
up
tie
Chucky.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way.
Aw. No fun.
What if that's the entire point of this game?
Look, there it is.
I
Scary
can stand
door.
on my head.
This is scary
without
door.
using my hands.
All right.
Just-
Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
okay.
Hey,
Look
Chucky,
around.
get ready to run.
Oh. A ding dong ditch.
I guess they
Great
don't
job.
like visitors.
No, but there was no visitors. You ran
Smells
away.
like
Right.
grog.
Oh, there's a carrot up here.
Yeah.
I want some 2 skirts.
Sounds real.
Is that guy dead?
Wakey,
Or
wakey, Mr. Pirate.
He's breathing.
Okay.
Boo!
Ah, he's dead to the world.
very good.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner.
Even the paper's dirty.
There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
What? Did she call me a shithead?
She said zithead.
Oh. I didn't read it. It just sounded like she said shithead.
Uh-huh.
Mess around and explore. Check out the anchor. Beat Chucky in a race. Feed a duck. Add some sauce to my scurv dog. Practice sword fighting. Find a 4-leaf clover. Make a wish at the wishing well.
Find a real fish.
I mean, find our real parents. I don't know, dude. I played one of the King's Quest games, and making a wish at the wishing well
Hey, Chucky,
not go
want
so
a
well.
race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! Chucky wins!
The lag got me.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Darn. You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, cheater.
You
Have
have
to try
to
that
wait
count.
until I say go.
We're gonna
You
get
up
it.
for another race?
I think we have
You're
to.
on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
God damn it.
Chucky wins!
I probably have to sabotage him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like,
Darn.
he does seem like he's faster than you. Ready
Hey,
for the ducks.
hands off.
Push you in the lake,
Excuse
lady.
me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
We brought it for ourselves to give to the duck for ourselves, even
Hey,
though
real
there's
quick
a,
though, don't feed.
Don't
ducks
feed
bread.
Doug's bread. Like the sign says.
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Never mind.
Is that blood?
That
Don't
is something.
feed the duck. I want to feed the duck.
Cute duck.
Oh, I should probably give that man back his key.
Oh, you're right. You're gonna take your leg.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Hey, Bert.
Hey, Bert. I don't think this is Guybrush. Oh, there's the big anchor.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's a cool
Found the
anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did
Oh
you
my
know
God.
that anchors
getting
originally
anchor-splained.
weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat. shot from cannons as they started making them big. Then the current, but you can on a modern. That's to prevent a little. Most anchor about 30. All kinds of people. But
Jesus
the word
Christ.
Yeah.
This is the tutorial how to skip dialogue. If you miss anything, you can press the comma to go to the previous line. Okay, that's good to
Neat.
know.
That's good.
I wonder if there's an achievement to sit through her whole lecture.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were.
Hey, look! I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
What a nice man.
Right.
Can I WASD in this game? Can I arrow in this
I
game?
don't think so.
No, I can't do any of that. What part of point and click do you not understand?
Bert says
Oh.
you're telling me that's not a young
At home, I've
Guybrush
got a
you're playing
collection of
as.
old
I think
I
it is.
don't-
sticks.
I don't
Logan
think
thinks
so.
it isn't.
Shoebox.
I think it is because of the haircut, and his friend's name is Chucky, which is a reference to LeChuck.
Well, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
The reason why I'm saying it's not is
Okay.
because this is a sequel to Monkey Island 2: LeChuck's Revenge, where Guybrush
Did
is
you know
a man.
your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
And these people keep talking about your real parents.
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly cause for that.
I bet this is
What's
gum.
this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Okay, well, scoop by all means,
should
scoop
put
it
that
up
on
and
your
put it
scurvy
on your
dog.
scurvy dog. Good lord.
This is the combination tutorial. Take a bite of the scurvy dog.
That's terrible.
Is that mold?
Ah,
It's like all SpongeBob close crash zooms.
yeah.
Yuck!
Open the lake
I
and
don't
feed the
think that
duck.
was ketchup.
Whoops.
Trying to find ways to slow him down.
Right.
I thought that was
What does it
gum.
say?
Maybe I can put it on the
What
starting
does it
line.
say? Chucky has good sense or something like that?
Wait, where'd you see
When you
that?
tried to give him the scurvy dog? Chucky has
it's
good.
just, it's just when I regular.
I once had the
regular
hiccups for 4 days straight.
What you said.
Congratulations.
But my suspicions is that this is Guybrush's son.
That's
Let's
certainly
be
possible,
frank.
yeah.
You can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Was that one of my tasks?
Yes.
Welcome you.
Hey, thanks, Steve.
Steve has honored us with a raid. I think Steve was doing some Pokemon openings.
Oh, nice. Find any Entei?
There's a sign for the four-leaf clover, and that's one of the things we got to do.
Wait, where do you see that? Oh, over here.
Yeah.
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this
Oh.
way.
That's a warning. Search for four-leaf.
Do not pick the four-leaf clovers. As if.
Oh, yes, and Clone Hero. They released 1.0.
For a four-leaf
Wow.
clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
I found one.
That's the cleanest thing we've
Awesome.
seen in this game
There
so
was
far.
still one left. Darn.
Wait, why
Hi.
is she upset that I got a cool thing?
Because she was certain that we wouldn't be able to do it.
Oh, maybe now that I have the four-leaf clover, I'll be lucky enough to beat him
Oh,
in
that's
the race.
that's a good idea.
I never thought I'd ever find one.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
You're by the wishing well. Go over to the wishing well.
Oh, this is the wishing well?
Nope, over to your right. It's a trash can.
Oh, I didn't even see this.
I should find a
Wishing
coin to
well.
throw in.
looking at the hole in this tree, but she's standing right in front of it. Oh, he's standing right in front of it.
What you looking at?
2D.
Those kids jumping rope down there?
Oh, there is. There's a coin right there on the ground.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yep.
Man. I'm really bad at this game.
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Wish to break Chucky's leg. Oh no, I wish we could
Chucky
speak.
had a mustache.
I wish we could speak backwards. I wonder if it's going to mess up all the dialogue.
I wish we could speak backwards. Or what is...
Yes, you know.
Yes.
It does.
That was fun.
Oh man, it wore off.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
Okay, so I think
She's
all
talking
that's left is the duck and the race. Duck race parents.
Duck in the race and the parents, which I'm thinking the parents are going to just be past that gate.
Right.
So now that I have this scurvy dog with, quote,
I can
sauce
stand on my
it,
head without using my hands.
what can I do with it?
Feed,
Oh,
the
I just
duck.
fed the duck the scurvy dog.
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Oh, never mind. Feed it the four-leaf clover.
What?
I want to feed
A
the
lucky
dog.
duck.
I heard an achievement
In
sound
France,
pop, by the way.
They call a
did
scurvy
you?
dog a chien score butt.
Well, now it's a lucky duck.
That's okay. Fantastic.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
I can. He just says, I want to feed the duck.
Is the duck checked off now?
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien score.
It is.
It
Oh.
is. Okay.
So I need to beat Chucky in a race.
Yep.
Yup.
It's
Might just
either-
come down to timing.
You're
Yeah.
on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
He is faster than me.
He is
Wins!
absolutely faster than you.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Can you rapid click and make yourself
Next
run
time
faster?
For sure. You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2,
Oh yeah. Can you punch him?
go!
Oh, rapid click does make me
I
win.
win!
Oh, that's the other thing I was thinking of, Bert, was to keep doing it and wear him out.
So double clicking is dashing.
Ah, okay. That's how they teach you how to dash. How to dash.
So this was the tutorial. And I did all that stuff.
This was the tutorial. I'm the proprietor of this delicatessen.
That's the man.
That
Hey,
EB.
Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop! Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asks me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
You don't get to
I think
complain
maybe
about
I
that,
gotta
Dee.
go use the bathroom or something.
Your ankle's
Yeah,
back.
I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
I wonder which one's LeChuck's ship.
Pre-launch credits, like the middlewares.
Look at the animation on the fire on the top of that mountain. That looks really good.
It's for like such a cartoony style, it looks really good.
Oh, getting Shelby more of those achievements.
Alrighty.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some
You
old
can skip
pals
anchor
and
facts
get
for
things
whatever
rolling.
reason.
Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know,
Is that-
freebooting mostly, swashbuckles.
I don't remember his name's Ron something, but he does like Yakko Warner's voice.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
That certainly sounds like
Is there widespread
Wacko
panic?
and
Are people
Yakko.
evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment.
Rob Paulson.
Rob
Yep.
Paulson,
Ship's
yes,
just here
thank you.
taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
So, I only played a little bit of Monkey Island, the original one, but this
Oh.
is absolutely one of the locations from the first game.
Okay.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. Start at the top.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly.
Scum bar,
That's why
you
I
say.
came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog.
I bet
and
that
hash
place
out
is
the
very
details.
clean.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
I just mean they spell scum with 2 M's, which is exactly how it's spelled in Scum VM.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Meg asks, wasn't he only doing this because he heard his enemy was doing it? And now he's like, I'm going to make my own voyage.
That's just
With blackjack
details.
and hookers.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness. better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard. Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court?
Meg
here?
has decided that Guybrush is
Probably
the
crying
villain,
in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
and LeChuck is
Making
the
up
actual hero.
trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
The Mrs. Doubtfire defense.
Is it you I should talk to about financing
no,
an expedition?
you actually.
An expedition.
There's a guy hanging out the back
Who
window.
Is it that you think you are exactly?
There is.
I'm
Or
Guybrush
they're gonna
Threepwood.
try. Yeah, they're gonna
Probably
go
you're
on and on about how good
Probably
Loom
not.
is.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't
Gonna make
bother.
a pirate
He's
dating
just a
app called
harmless
Splendor.
hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
And then you could make the pirate dating app version of what's the gay centric one called?
That
Forget.
is
Grindr.
Grinder.
You could call that one Booty.
It's not exactly a raid.
What else would we be interested in?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
Even with these like low detail assets, they've still made his beard look really uncomfortable.
It's a prize of incredible cultural value.
Culture? You mean like a cheese or something?
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out.
Keeps it up, she's gonna carve her way through that table,
Maybe that's what she wants.
slowly cleaving this table in twain.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
That's what the app's gonna be called, Pipe Dream.
With backing, I can work it out. It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes,
Le
the
who?
dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why
Look at the
waste
shoulder
money
pads
on
on
an
this lady.
expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. I don't need you or your money.
I just remembered,
can
I
do
just
this on my
realized what this
If I
art
can't
style
fly a
makes me
ship,
think
I'll
of.
steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes.
Guacamelee
I like the old pirate leaders better.
is what this game reminds me of.
I never played that game.
It's really fun. The controls are absolutely incredible in Guacamelee.
The pen
Some
is
of the
mightier
best
than the
feeling
sword.
movement I've ever felt in like a 2D
I've got a few
platforming
coins for
thing.
incidentals.
Use what? Okay.
I like how that's just crossed out.
All right, that ain't gonna happen.
Get or find a ship, find the secret of Monkey Island, and relive the glory days. All right, well, short list.
Elaine?
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
Firm handshake.
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Did you know that as far as citrus goes, limes are probably the worst citrus to use to prevent scurvy?
What's that?
Whatever the vitamin is, because scurvy's not a disease, it's a vitamin deficiency.
Yeah.
And whatever the vitamin is, I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, limes actually have like the least amount of it. It'd be a lot better with lemons or oranges.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's either C or E or something like that.
I mean, they will do it, but you have to eat a lot more of them than you would if you were just having
shoving yourself full of limes to get there.
Did you all know that that's also why where the derogatory term limey comes from?
Didn't.
Because like British sailors would just have a bunch of limes on their ships.
All right, I can see the connection there. I never would have pieced that together.
I know too many lime facts. I'm now realizing.
Lime facts.
Lime facts. Make a an art asset for it.
Drop in for that, yeah. An overlay.
Lime facts.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
And Bert says this is also Elaine's voice actress.
Oh. Man, I should probably play those old games.
You like point and clicks? I'm actually surprised you haven't played more of these.
There's a lot of point and click stuff that I haven't played that I want to. Like a lot of the King's Quest games, all of the Space Quest games. I haven't played any of those, and I want to.
My only exposure to Space Quest is through Outside Xbox, and the story of that is absolutely insane.
I want to play. Oddly enough, I want to play Leisure Suit Larry. That's a weird word to say.
I have next to no impulse to play a Leisure Suit Larry game.
I actually bought the pack on Steam. I own them on Steam.
God, I have no interest in that.
I have not played Grim Fandango.
Yeah. Grim Fandango,
but
Sam and Max.
I've heard that that's really good.
I've seen a little bit of Sam and Max. Those have a pretty good sense of humor about them.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came
Day of
on
the
a
Tentacles
charter.
also a good one that I've
Just
not
like
played.
you.
Yeah, I figured that. But
As
it
much
never
as I
hurts to
like them,
ask.
I haven't
I'm
played very
finding
many
it
of them.
harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition.
I've seen pieces of a
Why
lot
don't
of them,
you
but
ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll try that.
not
a
much
long-
of any particular one of them.
A long time ago, I want to say probably in the early 2000s,
Okay.
there was a point and click adventure game on the Cartoon Network website. Where
Jesus.
it was like, I don't even remember the details of it, but there was like 5 of them, and they all were stories that led into each other, and you played as different Cartoon Network characters in each of them, and it was like on an island, and it was like yes, summer resort. That's exactly what it was. You were like on an island, and it was like a point and click
Heard
adventure,
that
but it was
name
more
before.
of like a bunch of fetch quests, just like fetch quest after fetch quests.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I remember really, really liking it. And like, I was like, why don't they make more games like that? It's because it's just a bunch of fetch quests. And that,
Right.
if you're paying money for it, it's probably not that fun.
Yeah.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about, Bert.
Speaking of Cartoon Network, I saw the banned episode of Dexter's Lab.
You sent me the banned episode of Dexter's Lab.
I sent that to you because I was like, I've never seen this.
Yeah, the day I broke my phone, I texted you, and I was like, man, I screwed up. You were like, well, this will make you feel better. And I just replied back, this is curing the cracks in my phone.
I have to get
My
going.
favorite line of that
Lots to do.
entire
Bye.
cartoon is when Dexter is talking to his evil clone, and he goes,
doesn't
"Yeah,
say-
and we're gonna go beep up your lab." It's such a good line because
It's
it
Elaine's
doesn't
flyer about how
make
lions
any
combat
sense.
scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Should I take it?
Elaine would
I
kill
suppose
me
you
if she
could.
caught me pulling down her flyers.
Oh, never mind then.
I can't take it.
I thought that was the point of a
Property
flyer. Was
foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
See, I don't remember what that was before.
What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that? This place has kind of gone downhill. Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor. Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
oh the IHOM.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
I'm going.
I know of your desire to find the secret of Monkey Island. Allow me to seek knowledge
Monkey?
on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on
Hint
what is
system.
to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints.
Very
Use
good.
it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
I like her
Neat.
boots.
Thanks.
No charge.
Yeah,
Now you must go.
powerful.
I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It's
It
like
does?
9:30 p.m.
Most assuredly.
It is in fact 10 o'clock,
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon.
if that
Back
clock is
shortly.
accurate.
The sign says, at Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Ah, there you go.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Pretty sure I'm the only one who knows more than the other.
Looks like a volcano
And you talk to the
island
cat
with
in the other
horns that
window.
swallowed a basketball.
No, the cat's trying to eat this bird, though.
Hmm.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan!
Where's his
Otis,
arms
old pal.
flying around?
You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
Like these meta jokes.
I do too.
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Big
Possession,
news.
huh?
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore, but maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
We get it, Otis.
I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of like in-context jokes.
Maybe.
I assume you'll be here when I get back?
Don't tease me, Guybrush!
You know what happens when you tease me.
Watch your
Lots of
boots in
stand-
here, son. It's like a swamp without the clean parts.
Very funny.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Well, the arms
I
are
was really
completely
hoping to buy a
unnecessary.
I like how the pattern that's
Well, now normally
Yeah.
I would do
It
does the
absolutely
gumball
anything
thing.
to get you
Yeah.
into a comfortable ride right away.
I have
But
no
my
idea
hands
what
are
to call
tied.
that.
They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs
I
the
was
way I do.
Just gonna say that.
Oh,
He's
that's
his own
terrible.
wacky waving
Believe me,
inflatable
I
arm
feel
flailing
worse
tube
about
man.
it than you do.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Steve says this guy used to be Italian.
He must be Italian because he's talking with his hands.
He must be Italian. I thought he said used to.
Could you
We're
refer me
recovering
to a
Italian.
competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate
we
a
steal
situation like
LeChuck's
this one
ship.
coming up.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
Either that or we
One
steal
word,
one of
son.
his ships.
Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel,
Okay.
gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be stored credit until I get back on my feet.
Further cementing that we are, in fact, the bad guy.
I like how these prison bars are like raised up and kind of on a track with wheels.
Yes. And also spaced out so generously they could step out at
Okay,
any moment.
well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush.
This guy's like...
If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing.
This guy's like... Pretend you can see my fingers this close to being Zap Brannigan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. See you later.
Yep.
I'm gonna use that next time somebody tells me something completely pointless.
Thanks. That's advice.
How's your
Thanks,
day
that's advice. Gotta put the pause in there.
Right.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hi there. I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
I mean, they are in the Caribbean somewhere.
That's
What's
just
that?
a funny joke.
That's for hats. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's this key?
That's
It's
for a
such a
lockable
nothing
quiver.
answer.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
All right.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Just imagine somebody just comes in your shop and goes, "What's this? What's this?
Just
What's
walks
this?"
around like
I
a
like that.
6-year-old.
Oh, this is cool.
And I have crackers.
Can you please not touch the glass?
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
I feel like people have said that to me before in my life.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Meaning she had more than one parrot?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Lock Smith.
You're kidding,
Locksmith,
right?
that's good.
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The
Good for
story
you.
in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
That seems enormously useful.
Maybe. Depends on if you can close them again.
How well do you
If
know
we're
Whitey
gonna
Bones?
get her in the crew?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
Is that one of the options?
She moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
How would you like to join a
Well, not
pirate
even-
crew?
Oh, there it
Would I
is.
have to leave my shop?
Well, yes, that's the general idea. The crew actually get on the ship and, crew it.
Thanks.
No deal.
I'll pass. Try down at the docks. There's always somebody hiring somebody down there.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone
This is
else's
a
lock and having a key in
lengthy
it?
The
conversation
numbers are
about
printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Waffles? Where do you see waffles?
those are the crackers.
Oh, no, these are crackers for the parrot.
You think she likes Alicia keys?
Probably.
At the
Black
end of the
keys.
plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I tried to touch it. I'm not going to let any locksmith tell me what to do.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course.
All right, we're not going to elaborate on that.
End of conversation.
All right, so I need to find a magnifier to look at the lock. Just find the serial
All
number.
right. Or like a piece of glass or something like that.
Rat game alert. All games are rat games now.
Put it on the books.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Only had a key. This cool clown poster.
Yeah.
Actually, I
Looks
think
like
that's the salesman.
Clown version of the salesman. Yeah.
I think it is the salesman. It's like his like work persona or whatever.
Right. Is this Persona? Are we playing Persona now? And this game just got way longer.
Turns out Atlas co-produced this.
The
Everett
problem
shoots
with the
himself
statue
in the
is
head.
It's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. Expedition to Fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
What if I was LeChuck's second mate?
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes
Same thing
to
as a
store
first
openings
mate,
and funerals
but
and waits
twice
for
as
the
much.
First mate to be incapacitated?
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath
Logan?
for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I would like you to look at the front of
Okay,
this
maybe 8.
Of
Don't
this
waste
ship
my
you're in front
time,
of.
okay?
List ship.
List ship. Yeah.
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
What a great reaction to this nonsensical conversation. I have a lot to do today.
See this enormous
Maybe
ship and
Swabby's
these
not so
hundreds
bad
of
after
people?
all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop,
All right.
the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Should I just tell her?
I don't know.
It seems like a bad idea, but I kind of want to do it.
It does seem like a bad idea, but I don't imagine you'll get locked out of any story progress.
Guybrush
Or maybe you will, who knows?
Yeah, that's what I thought. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm afraid I can't hire you after all.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop. I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Looks like this is going to be a long journey.
Your wife is texting me Instagram reels.
Great.
No parking
Perfect
of
timing.
demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
I said, don't you know I'm streaming with exclamation point question mark? Gosh. She says, I knew you would say something. Get back to work, sir.
Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship.
So I needed
Why was
disguise and a
Wally in
mop.
such a hurry?
Right.
He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to
So we have to
relieve
find a
the
cat,
pressure
shave
upon
the
him
cat,
in
and
a
then staple
different
the cat to your face for a mustache, and then we can trick the quartermaster.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness.
Pelican.
What if I hide in the pelican and the pelican gets hired as the swabby?
Yeah. Hijack this pelican.
Look at this guy.
Hi,
Say hi
Cobb.
to-
Hard to
Oh,
believe
Cobb.
after all these years you're still here.
Yeah.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Tell me about Loom.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Okay. Shot that down.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm
Jesus
more
Christ.
button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure
So
with
flat.
an interface of magic.
Oh, that's Matt
Stunning,
Mercer. I didn't know that.
High-resolution 3D
That's Jotaro right
landscapes,
there.
sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to
Yada,
mention
yada.
the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush.
Just
Go
make him
out
say
and
good
buy
grief.
Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Achievement.
Right.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
And I'm assuming Stan, he's talking about the guy who made this game.
Oh, it stands in jail. Ron
Oh,
is the guy.
that.
That
Right.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
Yo ho.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz off.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Nice hat pin.
It's the emblem of a secret society I belong to.
Hey.
Don't be ridiculous.
Yo ho.
Oh, I was about to say that must be correlation to the locksmith, but I think she was making fun of me.
Right. Like the welcome mat that says Avast. It's a good touch.
I like that too. Let's go look at this guy hanging out the window.
Yeah, see if we can get him back in here.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
By the way, I wouldn't have noticed this if I hadn't been told this. We've been listening to the same song this entire time.
Oh, really?
The music never stops playing. It just fades from one version to another as you enter and leave scenes.
That's really cool. I didn't
It
know
is
that.
the same song with different layers taken away and added to it.
That's cool.
I completed the 3 trials.
Trials?
It's how they used to make their bones in the old days.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh.
Can you help me find a mop?
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Same old, same old.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Yeah, I screwed up our anniversary.
Forgot the date?
Remembered the date. Forgot an important allergy. She's fully recovered.
Well,
free worms.
Tell her I say hello.
There's worms here. There's worms on this barrel.
Great.
There's all kinds of free worms in this room.
Fantastic. What a deal.
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning.
A more civilized cleaning?
To succeed
Great.
with the
That's
mop
great.
of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for
This is
a lifetime.
1000% a Star Wars reference.
Once you build it, the mop will
You're
become
100%
your
right.
constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart
This
is
game
the
is really
handle
good.
of the cook.
It's fun.
One.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
Launches it back into the bucket.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
Yeah, this is a Star Wars reference.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Now that we've had this conversation, I bet one of the trees around town will show up as a
Okay.
mop handle tree.
Guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Is his
Active little guys,
backdoor
aren't they?
actionable?
It is.
Okay.
Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Disgusting.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Okay, great. As he scratches himself with the ladle.
Can I just hit him with the hint book and then steal his mop? I am the bad guy after all.
Yeah,
Oh, I think this is...
that's going to be the mop head.
I think this is... Bert, if you're still here, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the part in the first game where you have to hold your breath for like 10 minutes under the water?
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
I know it was on some sort of planked area.
Right? Might have been just off the side of the ship.
Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
Steal the picture?
Tried.
Oh, this... Okay, so this... this is a different song. But when you were walking around in the different rooms of that bar, it changed the different beats. But this is like a more relaxed.
I think I tried to go down that alley the first time too. Meanwhile,
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed.
I agree.
Wait.
LeChuck,
Let him
you're
live.
clearly the good guy of the story.
I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island, knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear,
I like this painting on the
creating
left.
mayhem, being more
Oh, it changes.
on
Oh, it does, yeah.
LeChuck.
I've had enough
I like
of
it
you
less now.
questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Getting on board.
Looks sort of like an eye.
Didn't see this the first time.
Yeah.
Looking for trees.
Right.
The back way to the island's interior. Governor's Mansion.
It's Elaine?
Carla.
Sure. Oh. Be honest. How many times did you have to practice
Guybrush
that?
Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
Ah, so you
It's nice
need
to see you
to
again.
You too.
come back to her comments with good responses.
What was the last thing she said?
I don't know. These don't look to
How's
be
the
very
governorship treating
quippy.
you?
It's not as straightforward as I'd hoped. For some reason, you can't just tell everyone what to do and assume they'll do it. That's new territory for me.
Not for me. Maybe I should be governor.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh. I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift
Mophead.
from the Earl of
Uh-huh.
Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Gladly.
What is happening? My mouse is like. Okay. I think there was something in the reader of my mouse.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Fair assessment.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days.
Can you do anything with the doors up top?
That was my next.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today.
I didn't mean to make him walk towards the camera and talk to the audience.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
She's attacking the artist.
While he's painting. Really impressive.
Edgy.
Got a mop head.
Got a couple mop heads.
That's
hopeless. It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Oh.
Oh. This place is bigger than I thought it was. Forest. Well, I bet you there's trees in the forest.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
There's a critter back here.
Yep.
I don't need no stinking map.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now. Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
When I was 6.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee
Thought it was the
Island
bird
Museum
talking
of
to it
Pirate
first.
Lore.
I
I'm
did
Conrad,
as well.
the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions,
Is the
just
parrot
ask.
the rest of your team?
Guard parrot.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
Man, that's what they say whenever I try to pet the dogs at the airport.
Yep.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot. What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she
Big
gets thrown in
spoiler
jail.
alert at the bottom.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
Did it say spoiler alert at the bottom?
I didn't see. I was looking at chat. But yeah, he's just confirmed himself. He is public enemy #1. He's the bad guy.
Oh, turns out Meg was right the whole time.
Yeah. It's pretty clever, that
What
one.
can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection.
It's
It
enormous.
belongs to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on, though, and nothing happened.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Malay jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring
Said
the
spoiler
grog from the
alert.
mug
Uh-huh,
down.
yeah, I
He
do
said
see it now.
spoiler alert.
I had an armload of mugs, and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest
I
decision.
guess
in
this is
retrospect.
recaps
That's a
of
pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the
previous
truth.
events
I'm
in
sure you are,
in the stories.
but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
One of those guys.
He's
That map
he
looks
has
familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
If you look, he has the rest of his leg. He's just kneeling on a peg leg.
Oh, he is. He is.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh, yeah. That's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
Hate this guy.
It's cracker mix. Some assembly required.
I'm stealing his crackers.
Uh-huh.
And I know exactly who to give them to.
The locksmith lady?
Yeah. Maybe I can give them to this parrot.
That's the other thing I was wondering.
See what happens.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. It doesn't seem interested.
Okay, there's your answer.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here on Malay.
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be teasel, or alliums, or clematis. Ugh. I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Alright, well, I gotta find that cartographer then. Let's hold this steady. Can't go to any of these places. It's the shipyard. Oh, wait, this is the shipyard where the salesman's from. I haven't been here yet.
Okay.
But what I want to do is go to Low Street. High Street.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hiya. I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
I don't know what I'll do with those. Maybe give those crackers to the other parrot.
Why does it say count the crackers?
I've got enough to last me. It already looks well fed.
What are... Do you eat them?
I think I give them to the other parrot so I can
Yeah.
steal without getting in trouble.
I guess so. Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
I don't know what I need to steal. Probably the eye patch. I could shapeshift with it.
Or just something to disguise yourself and get on the ship.
True.
Wow, that's worse than I imagined. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Aw, Tan's previously owned vessels.
It says Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships.
What was... I don't know if Steve is still here, but there was a show called Gravity Falls.
Right.
And there was a shop that had a sign on the top of it like that.
Okay.
And one of the letters fell off.
Right.
I'm trying to remember what the name of that shop. Googling it right now. Mystery Shack. And I think, yeah, one of the letters fell off the sign. And I think there was a joke
It
at it.
has to be the S and make it Mystery Hack.
Yeah, it was. Mystery Hack. Yep, that's what it was. Because it was like a gift shop full of like paranormal things, but like he was absolutely scamming everybody.
I'd like to investigate the strange
It's
mass.
a dried up old sea sponge. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
Remember happier times.
I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. This used to be such a bright, cheery place. It's sad to see the shipyard like this. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
Alright, there's nothing to do here.
You got your sponge, and you're out.
I do have my sponge, yet another mop head. Alright, well, let's go back to the museum and give a cracker to the parrot so we can steal.
Right.
I'm about to steal.
Quietly open
The display case is locked.
Oh, I need to pick the lock.
There's some very tiny writing on it.
Oh.
Oh, those aren't glasses. That's his nose.
Right.
Alright,
What's
well,
in your inventory?
I still need a magnifying glass.
It's good for relieving stress. It's hopeless.
So.
So I still need a magnifier to look at the lock's code.
Yeah. Can you... Is there anything you can do with that bottle overhead?
What's the significance of the peg leg?
That
Oh, it's a
belonged
peg
to
leg.
the infamous peg leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
Ouch.
That's a nice oar.
The one with the coffin, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
So I need to find a way to magnify.
Go to the map and see if there's anywhere else we haven't been yet. What's that campfire in the middle there?
That's where that old man is.
Look out. Okay, yeah.
There might be something there, though.
Yeah, I guess it's worth a shot.
Rat game.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you. Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's check the docks.
Yeah, I was gonna say docks, High Street, Low Street. Probably something around there.
Oh, I didn't mean to go in there. They said something about a cartographer. Which I need to navigate the forest.
Right. Can you go into the voodoo lady? What was it?
Oh, look. The luncheon is over.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The luncheon is over, so we can go in here now.
Hey, Wally.
Well, well, well.
Look at his eye.
Look what the surf washed ashore.
Ah, and look
It's
what's in the box.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again, too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
Look at this box next to me.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times.
Also sounds like Rob
You're
Paulson.
lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the
maybe not.
Caribbean and beyond.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
I bet I know who has it.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Okay.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all.
Funny.
A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Good for you, Wally.
Bye. They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
Steal.
Ooh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
All right. Now I can look at the code.
It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
That sounds creepy, Wally. Wait, go back in there?
What?
Swing your... what is those boxes by the door? I think you can click on those.
Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
All right.
Swing over to the right.
This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
The map full of monsters.
I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself. Huh, never seen one of those before. Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced. Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
I think the welcome mat is also a
First rule
map.
of piracy is never buy a used treasure map.
It's a map of this room.
You're probably right. And there's a red dot that says you are here because
That's
whenever
funny.
you see it, that's where you are. That's pretty good.
That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says rating, cursed black diamond. I had a map like this once, but I sailed left. This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island.
Nope, don't want to talk to Wally.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason. Ooh, those look fancy.
the finest tools to make the finest maps.
I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Great. All right, let's go do this lock thing before we get out of here.
Okay. Run, Guywood, run!
Guywood Threep brush.
Yeah. This guy knows what I'm talking about. I need to distract the parrot.
Feed the
Oh,
chicken.
I think I need to just do this.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Oh, come on!
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
Well, let's try to look at the
Tell
one
me
in
again
the...
about the hook.
That once belonged to the Dread Pirate.
Let's go look at the look in the jail cell. Maybe we can see that one.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
You look like you're having a good...
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
All right, fantastic.
Hi there.
Hiya. Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch
Wait,
anything.
Show her the note, yeah.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
$0 spent in this interaction.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
She doesn't do it for profit.
They say
That's
the
good.
only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case. I already copied the serial number. Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Is there any chance that
It
it's the same
says
key?
jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Word of advice, kid, stick to the narrow straits.
So what can I do with this now?
You can grab it and use it in the other lock.
Right now. He doesn't want to escape, but yeah, fuck him.
No thanks, I'm about to be acquitted.
Okay.
Escaping looks bad.
Figured we'd try.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
So I guess we gotta go find him somewhere now?
Yeah, but let's save that for next time.
Okay.
Why don't you take us out of here?
All right. Thanks for everyone for watching. Make sure you go check us out on Twitter, where we post daily and weekly updates about what we're going to be playing that day / week. We also have 2 YouTube channels, one for our old edited videos and another one for our VODs that go up 24 hours after the stream ends. We also have a Discord that you can go and hang out with everybody and talk about Pokemon and stuff like that. There's all kinds of stuff going on in there.
Post pictures of food.
Yeah, post pictures of food. Talk about Destiny. If you need links to any of that stuff, go to our website, carpetboredom.com. And while you're there, go check out the podcast section. Some interesting stuff going on in there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, that's about it. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.